Sagittarius, welcome back for your mid-month reading. I have pulled the cards ahead of time, but I would like to say a big hello to any newbies and those of you who are returning, thank you. Also, if you're wanting to make a booking, the link is directly below. Yes, I am available during the silly season. And we'll get tucked into your reading. Now, I have pulled element energies so that you know what's going on with your counterpart. However, your frequency is really interesting this month. Now, when I say month, mid-month, I'm tuning. Bear with me. Okay, the reason I'm saying that is it's sort of like you're quite stumped, you're quite shocked. And it's strange because your first card's belief, but that's really not the frequency I'm getting there. It's like maybe you believed in a person, that's what I'm hearing, or you believe in a direct path. It can be a belief within yourself and you've really undergone a transformation, and anything perhaps that was blocking you previously feels like somehow at a 3D level, it's really freed you, so to speak. Freed you to look at your life and your being and who you are in any shape or form in a very different light. Again, I am feeling the quiet time you've spent with your internal reflection has really assisted you with looking at the way you deal with your loved ones and how you feel directly about love and passion, and especially through all our retrogrades we've experienced. But I find your energy sort of sitting there quite shocked, connected to something, almost like, how do I put it? Surprised. I'll just say surprised. Something in a sense of a choice of a path may be removed from you. This can be finances, it can be the direct person. Again, we'll tune into that as we go. But it feels it's kind of come without, you realizing it. But I feel you're moving through it with poise. I feel you're just accepting of whatever's transforming. Some of you, this could be a new child coming 360 and you're like, wow, okay, I wasn't directly expecting that, but hey, transformation's happening. Again, others of you, it can be that something's changed and it's come at left field, and some aspects of the road with choices are depleted, but you're realizing where perhaps in some shape or form you had direct connection, what would I say, where you can actually change some 3D situations to remove this as no choices being available. It is preventing an aspect of your spirit being free, and I do feel it can be a mental mindset. Some of it can be a 3D physical person that you directly had hope in, or physically have hope in, and you're really seeing the light of a situation. I am feeling it to be quite bright. You are seeing light also at the end of the tunnel connected to this individual for some of you. Or the light is being shone on a situation for you to actually see the truth of where you didn't have any choices, or, you had prevented your spirit from transforming. However, whatever is coming is a new chapter. Now, some of you, it may be you're walking away from a connection. What you're walking away from is actually the integrity. So it can be you're not acting with integrity or the other individual, but you're coming out, I feel personally, you're coming out on top. You're trying to deal with the situation with a different viewpoint. But again, this can be, I'll overview the reading, but the frequency for some of you is coming through that you may be walking away from a connection. Others of you are looking at an old energy and meditating upon if there is salvation in a direct connection you're looking at. But it's more the old frequency you're directly processing over the physical person not being there and not returning. And again, this is a temporary energy. You are very tired, and again, we have reached the end of the year. It has been quite a transformative time of retrograde in entirety. So with your frequency, try and go easy on yourself. I just feel like in some shape or form you feel like you're doing a zigzag, and it's almost like before you have adjusted to the new frequency, something else is coming up, then something else. So it feels in some shape or form, anything that's directly happening to you, you're looking at it like it's a crazy synchronicity. yet before you can even adhere to, address, or deal with a situation, something else is coming up. And it's quite overwhelming you to a point, but you are getting to the end of it. But you know, some things in life we just don't see coming. So it's really to the point you're quite exhausted and you're just going for the flow of that ride. You're like, and that's why I feel you're coming out with the integrity, because directly when we are getting tired, it's a bit like being sick. We're eating humble pie. What do we need? We need food or water, generally water, rest and recuperation, and time. Because of so much going on, I really feel this is what's happened. It's like, you know, I'm so tired. Let's just let whatever be happen. And you're relinquishing the power in it, and you're letting it kind of transform in a way that it is what it is, I'm hearing. You're tired. It's not you have lost hope in the situation or the path to love, but very much a new chapter's coming. And you're trying to look upon it with integrity, optimism, and a bird's eye view within this transformation. And I do feel a lot of heart chakra connected to it. So it's either you're directly passionate about the road you're about to move on, but it's making you nervous and you're thinking, gosh, you know, can I do this? Some of you might be doing this 360 and leaving connections at the very end of the year. And really for a lot of the zodiac signs, I did say this. But others of you, it's just that physical internal transformation and the way you're relating to the person at a very different level. But you're very tired because there has been a lot going on. Now, if you are directly dealing with an earth sign, they may not feel deserving connected to you, or vice versa, however the energy relates. But there's this lack of, how do I put it? It feels this lack. They could be very insecure about the connection, or something has transpired on your side or theirs. And there is this kind of confusion connected to the connection. There is this aspect, however, of them feeling a lack, either a lack within the connection or a lack of understanding of your new chapter requirement or theirs. But I feel it's you that's changed. I really do feel there are some really good things coming up next year for you guys. And I feel it's more in an aspect of career movement as well. But you really having that understanding and realization that you can actually have your hopes and dreams. And I feel this is very much connected to the way you feel about yourself in the transformation that you've undergone. But by 2020, definitely, I feel we're very evolved by that point and settled into our frequency. Whereas next year's looking different. But for you at the moment, I'm feeling it's just like you're really trying to go with the flow, but getting quite surprised. If you're dealing with an air sign, between you and them, the aspect of healing is starting. And again, it's really grounded in love and understanding and compassion, be it together or not with them yet. There is that going on. And especially in the earth sign's life, you know, they're doing a transformation as well if you're currently not together and you're waiting to manifest them in. Both signs really are looking at you in a loving manner, but the air signs, you may have an aspect of communication with them connected to the loving connection and the transformation. Both you and them are balancing yourself on both sides, masculine and feminine energy. You know, all of us hold that, soulmates, twin flames, all of us. But I do feel as though really, you know, shining light on the situation of this transformation and where to go from here. Fire signs, they're really learning quite a lot about you, but they're also directly learning a lot about themselves. So it may be that they're really going through an education and aha moment in their own personal life. It might also be that they're wishing to have children and move the situation to the next level. I feel they may also be responsible or concerned about 5 direct individuals, and that can be a very singular message. There is also a connection to a necklace and a flower being symbolic of the connection between you, and a book as a gift. I'm also seeing a special place that both you and them hold dear, and they're making reference to it as well. Water signs. I feel hope at the end of the tunnel within you and their connection may be that a new job is coming, or it might be that they see an opportunity and they're having to make a decision between two worlds, between yours and theirs, or yours and theirs combined. They're trying to gain clarity. They're nervous about it. They're tempted by it. But again, it is the world with the infinite symbol on it, which it's going to bode well whatever they're wanting to do, or it's for the best, I'm hearing. It just feels like they may be taking a leap of faith in some shape or form, but it is connected to love. There's another message coming through. I'm just trying to get it. Okay, there's going to be more clarity for you guys around the lunar eclipse next month. It may be that this transforms around this time, or you guys are more in your own frequencies at that time, and the balance within the connection comes through. I'm feeling for the fire signs, the sun energy is really going to benefit the connection and transform it and guide it. The same with the earth signs, but with the water signs, I feel water therapy would really benefit this connection, but there is a lot of emotions there. Some of you may have experienced a connection or a transformation in your relationship where it bound you very tightly. Can be births, deaths, marriages, just something to that degree of a shared nature, which was a very a bonding situation to you guys. But there is definitely a transformation going on with you guys. Again, I will leave it there. Remember, this is just a temporary energy. Hold faith, have a happy new year, and look after yourself.